Come with a whip. Batayana yana conqueror. Hey. Two accusers. Of things I know not about. They are. I don't know. Now, when you come for few more, almost few more. Almost for the records. Really? Yeah. Man for never. Danny. Oh, I see. Never. Man for never. Oh, I think it will be great to say, but my man for no. I send the videos of. Okay, wait, whiny. Where? Okay, where your nest? Yes. Okay, me yenti do. Yenti boy. I don't know why I almost accept to say no. Say we are two baby. It be sakumia. Now the following 4 years, 8 years. I might say as sakumia. You're in the position of the law.
Precisely so.
Precisely so.
The voice power. So,
Danny, you know, where your nurse in Ibema, our word you and we will cheer for the records. And what Chirimuno just will feel so no, precisely so no. Exactly. Now, voice and also the need you. Okay, pound for pound. I'll go see answer the no. Hey, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. What we are not there now.
Danny, I'm on foot.
Where's your day?
I'm on for few.
Where's your another one?
Another one.
And I'm there 2 TV show. And one more.
Almost for feeling.
Oh, I almost for feeling. Abusuano de for the records not to TV so. Anu mabo chinku atwahia na omo ehwe for the records. Oh wow. Any obi a wo hwe bibiri ano general. WhatsApp number ben na yenya ni ade na bobo 0241 meboa 0241 771 270 0241 771 that is 771 270. Baby, I will hear free piano. Ubetimi extra video said here. Nkrofo ya ye ni ade. Na what they are sending na. Yes, you are projecting ma. Man for no hunu. Ni ade. What they michiri. There's a for the records na be man for no.
For the people.
Na TV stations ni biaba. Say womunya yanka for the records no appear also.
Exactly.
And we are having conversations with them.
Precisely.
Even if so, we will give them a second right of a year viewership. Right. The yeni for be engage. Then TV station no we interested. We will give them a second right. That means you show children microphone we are. Na ya mo repeat a year TV station so say be ya no so be kwa a year fie mo ni ayi ni ade now the people show the motivation is different.
Exactly.
You know the motivation we are see different. It na mempre me ho na TV na fa go say ho hia me. I do what I want to do in my own time and what I decide to do at the right time.
Exactly so.
You know yeah we ni ya kwan
raise we on it.
Mo be raise me there.
Yeah, on it.
Raising.
Pound for pound.
Pound for pound. And then I see. Hey. And then I see. Nandani ukura where why? Steve Wonder.
On the 40 feet.
140 feet.
Omdi see ni.
140 feet no Kasongo.
Kasongo.
Ana omdi see ni. Adai. Dani yenti.
So, when we continue to cry,
sabi etie bia no de bekwa wie na me de kwa wie enso
omo peso omusu greedy ones no when we continue to cry,
sabi etie bia no de bekwa wie na me de kwa wie enso enye sabi de kwa wie no makwa kwatena ho me de kwa wie ya me kwa be foforo.
If you want to go, no one is chasing you. Want to go, leave. But idea was say greedy guys, you should be careful. Me say ni paya idea we yadai was ayeye when you na ya me say ni din sit here and talk nonsense. We are not ready for that. Never again. See one and I Sunday no. Never again.
You mbehwe me makọ ajejuma ana meti as far as me media personnel meti as far as me yes training my fair player me bow too na coaching be your me opponent akobobo na mani here magiska it will come and go to TV as wise it so whatina want to meet TV pejasika pudio aba se wo come and grab asemi kwa na dia kire akwakwa badwuma.
No one in Chelsea want to go leave. I'm sending a warning as a general manager of Power FM. Say never again. Be about no contract to her. No allow any useless guys to come and sit here and destroy the name of the company. I'm very powerful because I'm poor.
Because me media ni mobile no, you treat me as politician, not treat me as a media personality. I am.
It is over. So personal interest no, is too much. Yeah, metra no pane ya na kama na nwum na bi ma be say no. Yeah, metra sponsor say man na bi ma be say no.
Me ba one what treat me say me a politician. You know definitely say me a politician. I am not one of you.
Because the dia bontin won uni fie ho. Ebi mu su. But it is time for us to set the record straight. Me as a general manager here, me staff will be anywhere about 28 of every month ani entuaneka. Go to other radio stations and check. Obi ya juma 3-4 months onya akatuada. By her, under my leadership as a general manager of Power FM, what a bien who be pia bon taka say 3 months entuaneka.
General, many way ya juma pay ho. That was XYZ. So clear. Daniel here from General. Agosia. Ejadem. Ehye. Meko nim so ehye. Wo akosua nso de ode beba. Meko nim. So ehye. Manfo ni jadem. Na se Steve Wonder ne kasongo. Na omodi asom.
They are bueni.
Me de mini hwe kan ho. Now you're going to go in your new everything you a marbon thing. Kasongo mu general manager wa. Kasongo. General manager no santo kwa we. Minim so wo pedende enya no. Come on me wo nyina ha wo pes. We home match. Hey. And tonto ana we dey no aba. Emum. We dey yanka bi.
Ai, Debbie.
Ngwasi afo mi. Steve Wonder. What did you hear the difference in him? Now no obekem. Who Steve Wonder? And now no became say Adiana and Koyima. Now Obi become beside the end of Koyimana. I've a woo. Anyway, for me to check a billion honor. I didn't see Bobby. Why they? What about Quasatu? Aye, Saman Po, Bobby.
They are not picking people that they have the mind to work. Where you are, Juma? Can't you track and know where the problem is coming from? Even the education ministry, bet me a private investigative team. You will know. Because today, where's so regional women organizer, where's so constituency chairman, where's so national executives now, Jim no more yard, yes, here be crowded chimpna. Or not go in channel. No, or that's so no Jim no more yard, yes, here be crowded chimpna. Or not go in channel. No,
hey, Danny, oh, Bobby and Sukra, we are yen, papa. Quabana will be. What's what Danny or so one more way, Bobby and say, was it a Dennis? A
national executives now, Jim no more yard, yes, here be crowded chimpna. Or not go in channel. no aka oda so no aka kire ne say school feeding bi wo ho me de bebre o kwase asema akwa
mobile mo dani jaja mobile general akosha school feeding no ya dey we guess no Adenasi.
Domi market for ne kase.
Domi market for na kabibi. Said wo mudi akire no.
Omusua de odi ani mu.
Osua de odi ani mu. Aseche sei.
So say JNDC for executive.
Omo de we guess.
Omo the school feed na we guess.
Enya say bi the board ko eto ko je board a. Na omo boss na e dey. E wuza agenu he so di asema ba wo. Na nya say Domi market for na kanya wo na wo ka. Ana omo ye say. Akosua no omo ye say ne e boss no angasa no. Otimi de board eche ohunu to no ano de we do ne makola for makola nyaako na eka na wo mu kasa no market for so ya muntombo nyema bu ho ani kwa asem ka they say bobi ansa so mu the school fee na we against for wo kodi na ya no the school fee wo da so no the school fee na promise nya ne ye kan we miam nua bobi na ye kan wo de we against ni ade say na no Professor Jampo me and me nua no Jampo baby and ye ka say e travel ni ade no what two coins na what two coin business class we enra wa frema chire mu say won nye business class bia on the economy no for and the ticket ni ade kura send say wasra won me kan chira da say won nye business class ni ade na menya bremra na on chire me nioma bi ni ade akoso it we no Mahama agis wo china ye be call Professor Jampo office ye na kotra se ni ahwe nkra cha mu ni ade no bia wo so be so ye leadership of service e ma manfo no it ye be call na ye kwa ba bia wo recruit man de ho no wa ma me answer it ye kwa be gini nyina ye be gini nyina me na me nua no wo fra o ka de che me nua no na bibinia frame na and I think it's also a proper precise say bibinia obe frɛ se oh me nua no na ye wo ye ne no se ka de che na wo ye de me kwa na ba jimi na fe wo na de me ko na me say in the interest of the public etin mabani ade no na mo se me nua no na wote ba bi na wo nyini ya we ambulance service ade ye be bo Wednesday fire adiza me nua adiza ekoba wa frem wa kan ho asema na so I am torn between ye adiza me de no ni ade na asa ba nti baby bi ho we need to decide for the people so Professor Jampo ye baba now so side of the story no we get it and tell the people why for the people general yenya fast na yenkona ensam ne doso and now you 43 years exactly ya ye che judges for me ensa ni yekum mo hye wo mo under JJ Rollins amemu and the people must know. And then you better more who said the same thing they see in 1982 no. Same event in BC. Name Ghana for the same goodwill now. JJ Rollins have a year. I will timidly kun a judges me and sa. Eshe woman. Your mama has the same goodwill, and what he is using it for is similar or tantamount to the C in 1982. Now, when no Agosia, the back way and say, Tienie, man for any bet no. Na omode. Kotrobanchi abomum afomochi is it the okahwe manfo ne nte ana nya de omo ye ntin so ne beja aka me be say record ne Hansard no e capture say me catch wo mo if say MPP by say ya no mo ye nneoma me catch wo mo no mo ntie no mo twema da pa no mo ndi matam ye frame MPP by say ya me MPP say ya no ye me nyai council da e di time manfo no ani beba omo so o me join ne me no no makoy hero enye bi ni esa eti general yenko ne yenye why eti ye no a almost say Greater Accra Regional Chairman of the NDC Ashimo wono so one Singaporean bi ana millions of dollars bi Afrifa finance ne ade na we no akọ Singaporean no wa call court say you are abusing the fundamental human right under Article 33 na no akọ ye no ha dream wo mu pa ne say was wo ma Ashimo $1.5 million at the support NDC campaign Then you better the position of the law. Say a non-citizens are they able to say or mobile sponsor a campaign with money? We better political parties act of the year 2000. That is Act 574. You know you no. Spend the Okatakyie na tiaban. Gusua. Cars be a kufu ado trauma police na no. Wamba ye no man di afi ye ni free so ma penticast no. Akotro 24-hour economy cars no masa present ya ma a police for
robbing Peter to pay Paul.
You better na national cathedral no come position and say no so you better or ma shift go post any ade you better ni nyina why general enti san ye be ye no na we no musi leak document bi say the see year 82 no aye ka no and o mo ye so there is a master plan e dey enti kwa na ye chief justice in wadi e dey enti ne appoint 7 judges to the Supreme Court omo dey be ye dey and then say no katia aba be ka say yempamu isi che and general in politics no say obia kasa e wodi ompe so omo dey ye so say serial callers ne ka asem bia and carry weight ne mo omo jama eye obi e be ka bi obi say no katia then it should tell you eye de ompe so omo ye so mbeka ya former NDC chairman, the late Kobeneji, Obeka said there are so many ways to kill a cat in 2009. Exactly. Time I don't be so much George in a wood. So assembly sechiamiano, ebisa wahinano. But before Siabekono, there's a young guy called Wodemaya, which Menwosu tweet me and it's become topical on social media. Right. First of all, Wodemaya near dear baby or namino, and you're what I'm no
even cross path.
Baby or nam ye ni oye no. Woye na de woye ade ni ade. But enyem focus. Ene me you know. So at no point is it my target.
Precisely.
Nemo mun yentna ho se o promote Ghana. O promote Africa. Nemo you would do that at the expense of Asante for any dignity. I catch them any day anytime.
Let them know.
We will not wake up and attack anybody.
Precisely.
But we will not also sit down and concern and allow you people to continuously attack us.
Pound for pound.
So I know people want to now I with the Maya we want to all of us wish to be like him. Young man, oh boy, first of all, I don't wish to be like you in any shape or form.
Never.
What more? Okay, so General, you know, social media handles, most of them is not even run by me.
Exactly. So.
And YouTube require them some more jai post because what motivates me is not the monthly stipends now when you're free social media. No, maybe yeah, dear bay. And I saw say you are Marco Chro. Minim do this send stars in the idea. No, I'm saying more Yeshua. Send stars be that yo. Munya na munyi free o. Cause stars in the no more dear and the Facebook. I don't know anything about it. Facebook for now the tour and yes was here you wish to be come and let me show you how to make money on the band. I don't wish to be like you in any shape, in any form. Sabin previous say idani fa Wodemaya to say a personality I didn't play mu e konkro for ho e kohwe omo culture ne ade a me will be said you will be able to be chen it made me at na play mu e to I didn't play mu me will be sika I did plane ticket me will be yan konkoka culture ho asem so me aye so it is not about anything you are doing that I want to do who shemu aye onioma hwemu ye onioma na mom yan hwe video we yan hwe video we dan e bo sa video yi
you know the transatlantic slavery. People think that the people that were taken to the Caribbean were mostly Ashantis. No, it was actually the Ashantis that were capturing people. So they were capturing people from the north of Ghana. You know,
other places
the
where
Salaga market. Yeah. So they catch you from the Salaga side.
Okay, so hold on. So that video when I would demand yeah. And you see, the object of the video was that he wanted to cause disaffection for Ashantis by Enuanum Salaga for.
Exactly. So
Now, what the myopic mind did not tell him is that Oko Jamaica, Omo Edom ko Caribbeans, most of them Omo ya Asante. So there is even a queen called Queen Nani.
Precisely.
Oko ya Okatakyie Asante Kuro, a fighting for the freedom of the people. But what the Maya wanted to create disaffection for ya Asantes by saying that Asante for na Okatakyie Salaga for and Okotron Womoma eye abrofo. Meanwhile, now Santefoni abrofo ikuntokwa. Ni ye twase Charles Makatiti. Na ni apese eton nipa mo omo a. And you see this kind of narrative that people continue to say. And Asantefo and ye the ntoma and e be fine ye the mirror and e be G slaves in here. These are the narratives of the oppressor.
Precisely. So
If the Toma no omo di frabro chire na bai wa bra Toma ni invent no Africa. And omo di Toma be throw slaves. So you must be very myopic for you to buy. But you see, there is a man called, I think, Malon Doche Bibi. These are all anti-Ashanti people who want to portray Ashantis in a certain direction.
Exactly.
So the Maya, as some no American, so you'll be a badrim manao jene kwechira. I said, say, despite in some hunuya wukan yenyinano, ukodru Asante formal rousing welcome. So it should tell you the kind of hospitality that Asantis have.
Fine.
What is there to come and respond about this? Because who can say about them, which was untruth. You propagated untruth, complete untruth, complete falsehood. Yen you know when for more Caribbeans na yeton omo celebrate no. One eche wom dom coin. Eti doche na no gina won che no. Na ese obusa ne say. Ni nuanom when for no edom ko celebrate no. One eche wom dom coin. You sit down and you continue to spearhead some narrative which continuously abuses Asantefonya Mohwe. You continuously abuse them. And then me frame in your jantua. Some catch a jantua say maybe you don't even understand what is going on.
Exactly.
So in one breath, they give with your left hand and they slap you from behind. So they pretend that they like the kingdom, but they behind the scenes, the kind of things they do.
Hypocritical people.
Let's listen to Yenti do Yenti.
The way to Cape Coast, where you take your last bath.
You walk all the way from the north.
I'm telling you.
Look at it's not hold on. It's not as if he's even reporting. I'm telling you, that Santos did it. So it means you are saying something you know for a fact it happened. Bonnie.
Making it up. It's not true.
I'm not making it up. I'm not making it up. I'm not making it up.
Many
if you go to the north,
many of our African American brothers in the diaspora in the Caribbean, we shouldn't think they are from the coastal areas.
No.
Salaga, up north. If we do tourism right, you will just see how they trekked, kidnapped, captured people all the way from present-day northern Ghana. Hundreds of kilometers.
Even the north that I know.
Yes. They walk.
I don't know. Doche onka womo ye for mo free voter region we. Omo so wana chi wom koi. I don't know. I never been same hunu. Ana make us the entiko am responding to say. Oka san same hunu we. Sa Asante for ye any tribe bia. Aka ko do one they would have been hostile towards you.
Precisely.
So why do you, young man, you come and sit there and say nonsense? We wish to be. Danny, Sadia been a da when I'm on ye sinister. Jeffrey won a media motivation. Me social media and media.
Like him for what?
How much you revenue na munya or honia dia why who set up polia hina? If you come and say something, Anna, you wish to be like me. Wish to be like you. What drives me to do the things I do are very deep. You have no idea. You cannot even comprehend them. You think it's about sitting on plane and going to people and say, oh, this is the culture of this is the culture of that. But why? The personality that we use to go and do these things. Who will be changed? Young man. So I think social media team for Twitter, don't engage him. Ignore him. They sent me some post here and I told them that ignore him.
Exactly.
He's not my focus. He's not my target.
Not at all.
The focus for me here are the people that we've given them the mandate to run our nation.
Sure.
But Maya, you are not my focus. I only try to show you how hospitable Asantes can be.
Exactly. So
if you think you're offended by that, you continuously abuse a certain group of people.
Precisely.
And you want us to keep quiet because it's their
And many audience on your beer.
important. Now, General, then the first topic ni on so dem ko agoja okay so kill net aban no yes sir so yet to chroma say makache am said there your mama aban ne ye no omu edi 6 eda ne 9 omu de kalo da ne yet now yet to chroma say ana Ekufuado lunch Danny yenhwe first video bia Ekufuado to police cars every Zondatek a Chinese company be okuma ana Ekufuado aban ekoto police cars me de che police for
exactly
tiani o 2024 ana ye che but they were una cars ni si Zondatek omo ya de friend say womo yard so these are the cars was Zondatek yard akwajauti and na me no ka say cars was supposed to be for police for
precisely
aban yi ba yo nim no aye ye ni free so na no and then if I post no social media post be exactly so these are cars as Zondatek yard na this year Ekufuado aban na toy and to prove to you no there is a guy who kocha say video we are in 2024 that is around December or post the years cars ni go waste ni ade now ye ni free so no ano Mutaka Mubarak, Interior Minister. Wako penti cars yi ho. Say a 24-hour economy security car.
Wow.
And wasa dia che police view. That if a story of a Mutaka. Mutaka sa the cars na sa be che police e gina wa twa pictures. Cars ya don ni police did that. 2024 did that. Mutaka ba why the same thing. Now me no ka say IGP yes wo mo call poma wo say there meeting na nim say ade ano mo accuse dampare off say wo promoting nkrofo ni ade o mo call yi first poma meeting no police debe management board meeting no when him say me no ka say first na IGP ni call ya wo ye say ne nkrofo ni ho nyina no wo mo promotion so mo so
nko ni so bo mabaso
same
I mean eti Ekuonaba taban na apese ohunu Ekuonaba taban a owura gusita no enkola no amunim gusita no no emre bi atwam ne aka gusita no a he was the man and every politics one dey be compare no na ye kase gusita no when this mu he had gravitas
so
and then kofo ebrege so JJ Rollins e be kono kura no ono gusita no na ba ba dia yini ade ana ye ko wie akire na wo ten ho ko form a party mo be kai ye 2000 election no ono ko ten reform na em say wie bi wo de awia na ye na yini ade me kai ni nyina ana gusita no anye ye ni ade wo free mu ansa na obedasa mo nyina be te mo na Mama ba ye no ja wode gusita no aba so no na emeye secretariat no wo mo 24-hour economy and was it 24-hour economy journey will be a very difficult one guzi wo kan okure ne no kurenti was it will be a very difficult one na ye hunu is be a very difficult one
in a long way
Akosia media me hunu yi evisa eye toro na no mo twa kire manfo no odwene ho a won tia se
exactly
24-hour economy is a demand driven economy
precisely
it would yi enye obi ne be ka kire o se airport no say 24 hours because nkrofo to kwan every day okosi airport wo sunwane na aka se enye 24 hour ebo 8 pm okwan ni pa do say na free sunwane ebo it automatically there will not be 24-hour economy because there is no demand there. It took us a 24-hour economy. And there is going to be a transport system, STC, ever running from a Sankregua to Accra, 24 hours. About 12 o'clock, Nipado say the Fra Sankregua, so demand driven. But Yaka Yanamam Funi Diatem. It is saying acquire Frefrecobo, acquire Matramaque, who was when ye be a port to Nanonia, and Yanukre. So Ekuonaba taban still Gusita no say be a difficult one pa be a thing the journey will be a difficult one Gusi say John wa shada wo ye ni ade no odwen say wo free wa obesa be contest bi it was strategically what in the close contenders no wo mo betimi aye we no baby o do makoto nyina ye trap it will for be say Gusita no akobe ye yi no a wasumi ne fidie no de na ko to 24 hour no 24-hour economy so ya anwene ho e can be keke eti wo no kɔ ne kɔ feli na manfo ne hunu so wonye leader
precisely
o wiye na ode haro na akɔto ye education na no if so nim say education nti na me no ka say teacher training for edidi once a day me no ka say ye license as if so nim say haro na edrusu e pe president ni bi adi it would need to be obe feli tie de make yi edi joma ma we very strategic
precisely
wo mo betimi a contest ye ne candidate o person de ne be share mu no wo do mo nyina akoto positions ye trap no asset o so gusita no say wa set trap aba no so say gusi no ye keda for no the top echelons of the NDC no wo mo lover boy so mo pe the true NDC a gusita no na true NDC na onim se ebia wo kwa se de ne ho si efe na wo personality ni ade no ahwe ya obetiki over etiasi e setting up ema gusi feli enu nie akosia gusi tano kionet abai o say ni favorite be ya Yohani favorite. Wunim Yohani favorite.
Oh, enemy.
O twitwa mfoni.
Market for this year the ogene shine ko.
Do market for naka. Omo say ehwan ya.
Omo say Debra.
Bibi Debra.
Gene shine. Am say do me fui.
It obo we projection. No adi mi we mo. Politics. You must be strategic and you must be smart. It gusitano de do ye ni asset trap na ma why. Enkosi hwe. It's a 24-hour economy no. And you obi na ka kire Reggie Rackstone say onye 24-hour watch. If say ni pato night clubs no were around ho. Satam no be office ni ho awan. Enti anopa ye to no. Enwumre night club no so cost so be watch amomato. So you don't need anybody say ye 24-hour ye watching. Aha. Edi we ye tro. Nigeria ay cathedral. Kionet aban so omuni di cathedral natem. And the minister of a local government, chieftaincy and religious affairs. Ora Ahmed. Or the Sembia Tuja. Yani Famekona Yenti Yura. Why Yenti no?
We demonize it to the point to say, even if there's something proper in it, you can't say it. And the starting on the National Cathedral, we demonize it to the point to say, even if there's something proper in it, you can't say it. And the starting was also problematic. So even certain things outrun others. Inti ama say why we now can win some I was you create problem for yourself. Inti yema audit fundings no emra. Na me no more engagement.
So Danny, hold on. Mira Ahmed, local government minister. Muntie de work ani. O say National Cathedral no. We demonized it. Wow. So ojitum se omu demonize it. Na akwasi nsia a wo ye Adum FM, Adum TV morning shows. Obebusa ni nyansa question. Say wo National Cathedral no. Wo man no hia. Me ametie yi. Me position is say wo man no hia National Cathedral. A waste of resources. It is what China Yamame Akwenya. Some may minister. Near said the National Cathedral Beshamansa. Me who say Nipan was set a trap na mame. Timedo was an arco. Now for Yenti. Was this your question Yenti?
I transit into ye then. Eben he fana bibi koyi and he fana bibi tuchima. So one yes, na so as a sector minister. Me betna wade no man ye kura say akwasi. Would that respect be there?
But do you think you say as a nation, you hear a national cathedral?
I can see
on a personal view.
On a personal, if I had my own money, I can build a national cathedral for the states. Let me tell you, me sitting here, you know I'm
yeah. Was it or one sika? Obesi National Cathedral, I'm a state, you know.
Okay.
Tonight is a good father, the money be Kionet for you. Or no one is sika dia. Obesi National Cathedral, but at the same time, they demonize the National Cathedral. NDC for you. And then the National Cathedral, no, Ura Ahmed so or one sika could be biacho mine. And they say one is kay be fair for him. And ya buy one. It says Ura Ahmed so or one sika. And could be National Cathedral more mine. And they say one is could be fair for him. Expose him. Mon cannot correct. Your mama me mon cannot correct. Now, I say, what the goodwill of the people. So people are still not seeing through what is happening. Me, I don't have a problem. And I reason beyond what you people see. So the mundi matemo. It won't change anything. I will continue to say the things that I see from where I sit. And I'm not here to praise anyone. I'm not here to sing anyone. I am not paid to do that. I am not anybody's PR. And I know someone is better to you will see the truth.
Precisely.
Na afi yen hwade. And then exactly a year 43 years. A judge for da wo dem. Justice a year Fred Poku Sakodie. Justice a year Kojo Eje Japan. A year MPP Kwabena Eje Japan. Ne papa. Ene oba tanya na akola tue ne nufu ano. Where Justice Frederick Puku Sakodie. Agozia. Ene Justice Cecilia Kranchiado. Oba tanya wo. Akola tue ne nufu ano. JJ Rollins me koche no kokun wo. There was one major Samakwa. No Gehok. Gehok here near CH, COVID Jumania. No Gehok HR manager. Na Amatekwe, no more Gehok. Anna Samatekwe see a permanent free Gehok. It JJ Rollins revolution in Bayern. When him so much major Samakwa can hold Kukumo. I was 43 years today. 43 years today. It took a year a Supreme Court in any morning. Yet a year or more a statute was and the actual matters of a year rule of law.
Exactly.
A gentia. If it's a JJ Rollins say or the Asamko court now we're default. It is what default there. Judges say Nikwa Ekuonaba. Kaya de Ekuonaba keys. Nana couldn't do Ajima Rollins. The dining hall, the dining table, the center table so, and an keys in the go. And Yamanameka, SIB report, Yamanameka, and I'm your ready SIB report. Na yankoso anka kai mo and emere okasai asoja for mo call bondasi training camp or mo frɛ baby cook house when him say besi nne sa baby ayekun judges na ho ntimi fu if we say omo kun omo ewie ye do omo kokko twa bi nan Frederick Poku Sakodi twa bi nan na ironically Chief Justice here omo pamuni oka bibi na no o se ne wofa tieni o any Poku Sakodi na time omo ba chi na frifie no na owo ho tienie Chief Justice no ho now Chief Justice asaka bibi say there is a place our hodi a yes adiana or my committee deben no ewo a year adu lodge ebre omo kokun judges no adu lodge na a year Captain Kojochi Kata from reliable sources ehia nkrofo no mo planning baby omo the Chief Justice yi koyi so people are linking it say is it because omo kun Chief Justice no wofa so they believe that say omo the case is court wa e bia wonni momo so the ye ne wofa no that is the same thing ye no na tenio now see yatra ho na say JJ Rollins say waba abemu or the revolution aba 1981 no the case is court wa omo the case ni ye womo fa case papa nko buga no a ye ni ma omo eti yasoma me akɔkye judges miensa akokun omo anaju konkon ahye womo anya nsuo ne toya enya nsuo ne toya ake yahye womo abra ya nhunu omo achi 43 years ne de 43 years now in the same vein omo see MPP for awie sika MPP for abokro no me hu ye nka ukona say a criminal case dia you prove beyond reasonable doubt you know when it comes to criminal prosecutions the burden of proof is a year on the prosecutors say ube prove beyond reasonable doubt say nipa we no ampani ampa why a year bone if say your friend be a year principles of legality say bone no ya famre hu ho am prove beyond reasonable doubt nipa bebrebe you sumra no as the personal vendetta kenie NDC for buy no almost MPP for wieska it is a court one nye here see court enya buga a empirical empirical evidence, then you are able to match that empirical evidence with the law. Now, when you so survive it, it is the say you come judges. Now, sending a shock to the judicial. I know we 43 years ago. Japan. Now, these are judges. Or moving 43 years ago. Where your judges are, JJ Rollins are buying Chiwomukum because for the case court.
Very sad.
We're near Muomo.
Precisely.
And the same thing is happening today. And voices of conscience are quiet.
Exactly. So,
and I mean, okay, say, Ebi a wedi enye true ene a giant. And you see a street judges. And may imagine say asem wenka may very quiet on it.
Exactly.
It's all kakura manfo ne ntiase. The judges na mo tena se. Ama jo Mahama. Aye de all yes chief justice we no. Me chief justice wanya me maame. Wanya me papa. Ye na dia enka hwe. The man tena so enka hwe.
Exactly.
But from a history ayeba no. Voices of conscience cannot sit down for people to do what they are doing. For your mama to do what they are doing. You know, voices of conscience in this country, from where we are coming from, and they say, "Yo, J.J. Rollins by 81 no." Not all with the goodwill of the people. 31st December 1981. No, the goodwill of the people. It's the 30th June. 30th June. 6 months into an administration. The same way as John Mahama, 6 months into an administration. All your chief justice in the warrior. Because there's a grand scheme and there's an agenda.
Precisely.
Said all institutions of state here. Omubetimi asori etia Mahama ade opeso oye no. Eso mo bo mo tugu. But voices of conscience cannot allow this to happen.
So,
mo nyina mo okromu a. The woman is crying. And I like the courage of the woman. She said, I won't resign. I want the records to show. I fought. I know some be me. But I want the records to show that I fought.
Right.
And Justice Bafwani respectfully say, Martin Numwela Kasembi, or say they came for the Jews. I did not speak because I was not Jewish.
Precisely so.
They came for the trade unionists. I did not speak because I was not a trade unionist.
Exactly.
They came for the capitalists. I did not speak. Then finally, when they came for me, there was nobody to speak for me.
Exactly.
Sir, this matter, I know you are the ultimate beneficiary of Sema Ameni Niwa now or what.
Precisely.
But because of the history we are coming from,
exactly.
You shouldn't allow this to be a precedent and you best set it.
Precisely so.
If you think they are the suspended chief justice in YABB Antoweda, the woman is even asking, says a mob me koedua, Adia Mudiabo me koeduno, Mojina Sudiabo me koeduno, Momanenya available. If so, on the principle of actuary, it could be probation. On the plaintiff lies the proof. It is a seven mob me koedua. Kwa du kron mo fama me. Na me hwe na me ntimi nyi me ho ano.
Oh, fire.
Mo se mo ma no. Oba no mo and I know say okay, maame no directly or indirectly, what yet yankofo ebre na so judicial and this mumu nyina mo ye no munim. I'm speaking to your heart.
Precisely.
Judges no.
Oh,
some of these things are to a personal score. You want to a personal score against the woman. But from where we are coming from as a nation, so posterity will never forgive you guys.
Precisely so.
I know say CJ or Babe CJ no. Some of you there are so many things that you are coming after her because of personal vendetta. But Mesre, Justices of the Supreme Court, I beg you, you people cannot sit down and allow this thing to happen. Mesremu, or mine free baby never. If it's a munya makwa masadi we see. And a monka who say will be your Baba Chief Justice Biano. The term of office is coterminous.
Precisely.
With a presidency. Na ye koya na ye buy. Ye boy and chirima na ye amwen chirima. I'm making an appeal to the justices of the Supreme Court.
Exactly so.
Mumu bebre nim se maami tena wone mo antena ye wo ho. Enti na mo go after him. I mean after her. Not because genuinely you think say sansem hunu ya trotro ego paper so no. It is enough grounds for the woman to be suspended or to be taken off. You know, munim.
Let them know.
Munim pa. And you are going after her. Mamu makwama jo mama nye de oye. You shouldn't be corporate.
Precisely.
You shouldn't sit down unconcerned.
Exactly.
Our voices will be heard.
Exactly.
You know, if free baby, 43 years today, you kun Justice Cecilia Kwantinyado, Anna ne Betria Nufuano. And they know, and so you want to tell me, say, the state institutions a wokroma, yenya be bianco hodi, a woman no, ye Friday and say, Ewo baby, a plan is said the Yokoku judges. I do Lord Jus and one wine. It's any state institution, I bet me a holding the hearing of the woman.
Exactly.
Justices of the Supreme Court, this is my humble appeal and respectfully says, I'm making this appeal from the bottom of my heart because I know some of my Masadie we see. It will be a precedent the nation is not ready for.
Precisely so.
And then my idea go one or two coin or coin and impress. Ye two coin ye ye kwa and can't ma con ye and ye general should impeach you be a Esaka will be a educator mama go president. When you know money, we got a young sort of fan in Pano. Yes, one in Kunako. Ewa bra part of the conditions of service and obey me in the Kunatu coin.
Precisely.
Or buy your side the impress. You can't impress the Sika Kaya or buy was our returning. More and because woman, you still have the goodwill of the people. And the people are not even listening, they are not watching, the people are happy. And a woman here, MPP, women's organizer, and a dear
where look.
Must we continue like this as a nation? But my main guy John Mahama Bibi, J.J. Rollins by Okun judges.
Precisely.
J.J. Rollins by he wanted to suppress everything.
Exactly.
Now they say they want a third term presidency for John Mahama. And yeah, Saki woman we.
Okay.
Yeah, appointed 7 judges to the Supreme Court.
Okay.
Niyanko seeking interpretation for Article 68.
Oh, fire.
Now Article 68 in there Malco 2 terms. You could seek interpretation. You better appoint 9 judges. 9 judges in the 7 Amediakui. The people can't see it.
Never.
But no matter how you continue to do this thing, now J.J. Rollins here, and can so why do you think your mama, we yes and your mama we are in any shape or form? J.J. Rollins yeah. In 2000, power free, I'm here for me a National Reconciliation Committee. Kufuor nyansem no. Na opesi nyina ye movie away from some of these pain. Yanko National Reconciliation Committee no. Ni yanko hwe eye Asha, Chris Asha. Or appear ye. Some of the things, and you see, it's not even about the Chris Asha account, but the kind of anger and the energy that was in the system, which President Kufuor in his wisdom wanted to. So, okay, Yentino. Danny Yenti.
They were having a meeting, so he should wait. Then, whilst waiting, Jua came out of the office of the chairman and asked America to see him in his office. I suppose, probably, I'm not too sure, that guy also accompanied them there. And Jua told him that, America, they have asked me to put you under arrest, knowing that we are likely to have a shootout. Please don't resist, and we will not have any shootout. America did not resist. Jua put him into an armored vehicle, took him to the BNI, came back and told him that.
So, hold on.
Oh God.
Hold on, but more trust. So, I was America ye, you know, you're more gay hokena. Yes, sake no. Ah, okokun judges ne ade no. Ana ye peer ye Krisasha air peer wo. But you see, it's not even about what Chris Asha is saying. I'm trying to remind the youth to say, tell my President Kufuor to me, the kind of pain that was in people's heart, the kind of anger that was in people's heart. And then the youth, and your mama is coming back with the same pain, with the same anger, because Adia Moye Chief Justice, and people will take power and they will do worse. President Mama, we were not so proud of it.
Yes.
And I wish Ekuonaba could apologize to the public. Especially when it comes to the removal of Charlotte Osei. For me, it was never supposed to have been done on those grounds.
Precisely.
But also be resetting nation. And you are setting the same precedent or even low.
So.
That's what mine here and I buy. Yanko Sunti, Yenti Kreshasha.
Put him into an armored vehicle, took him to the BNI, came back and told him that America did not resist. He said, oh God, he didn't resist. That man sitting there. That guy sitting there. I think how did he communicate with America while they were in the vehicle? Give me a break, Dr. Samuel. Are you living in the ancient times? But by phone? By two-way? Are you living in ancient times?
But in your experience,
he received a call.
By what means? Just tell us.
By wire, by phone.
Which kind of phone?
By radio. I don't know. I wasn't there. I've told you I'm the guy's bodyguard.
Yes, but that is it. But you can't get to say what he's supposed to have told you.
I'm telling you what you told me.
Yes, but I'm trying to show that you did not check. You just took everything on face value.
I'll make an appeal to President John Mahama. President Mahama, who set the precedent for
exactly
the pain in the heart of the people in 2000. Our President Kufuor will try to reconcile Libya as a nation. You are setting another precedent.
Precisely.
And I can bet you one way here, it will be a cyclical order.
Let him know.
Say to me, become from sir. And when say to me, then come on, some it will certainly change. And when it does, people will pay you back
pound for pound.
Necessary. I'm making a humble appeal to you, Mr. President. At this point, I'm making a humble appeal to you.
So.
A bet to me as Chief Justice at the end desist.
Yes.
Because so free posterity will not be kind to you.
Never.
You go to your cabinet Japan. You coon ne papa. Satan no yakola. Also mo to dining table who did. And your best friend papa said, Cecilia Crantiado Ayare. It was no knowing says I you kukuni papa. And that was the last time who ne papa chain you. Now when you insensitive said the Electoral, imagine so being ne papa to na omudidi. What the empe cabinet Japan asem. Nebom so being ne papa to na omudidi. Near Baba friend said Brana way. Now that was the last time we won papa. Nene betina near kuni papa.
Yeah.
Now imagine what they close your eyes for a second. Yente kwa mneje Japan.
Commemoration of your dad and two others who were killed some 43 years ago. What do you remember about the situation and what happened at that?
I mean, it's very instructive that it's raining this morning. It was like that on the 30th of June and then the following morning. But
these things 43 years ago, but it was a very traumatic experience. I was a young 20-year-old having dinner with my dad at the dinner table around 9 o'clock p.m. In those days, there was a curfew when he was called out. We were not to know that he was being kidnapped, and he was just being called to attend to a fellow judge, Cecilia Krantiando, who was thought to be unwell. And then only to discover in the morning that he never came back. We were not to know that they had been executed that very night.
Pause. Danny, pause it. So, General, oh, nipa kura ye kune papa. I think a pain one akumem. Look at Nidimina said there be. He still wishes that this nation, at some point, ye be castle.
Precisely.
And Bezama, I mean, him said Chief Justice. I wish it says I did be castle.
Exactly.
To me, in come on some and I've said it. Mr. Minim said Chief Justice and you appointed no. Momo judges in Bebre or what? On the mountain ye. But that should not be the basis. Some of them for the interest of the nation.
It's a time for sober reflection, as Ghanaians. Some of these things, sordid history that we have in the past. But let's pray for forgiveness of sin. We can't forget, but we should forgive, work together as countrymen, and we should learn lessons from some of these things and make sure that those who deliver justice are not exposed to these dangers. And brings me to what currently is happening to the Lord Chief Justice, and I identify with her struggles, and I think all Ghanaians cannot be passive. One leg of democracy, which is the judiciary.
All Ghanaians cannot be passive, says Kwabena Japan, because we are passive participants of what is going on. Every Ghanaian, whether we are Sofo, we are Hine, quieter, Chief Justice, you are passive participants of what is going on.
Exactly so.
And I'm pleading, the justices of the Supreme Court, I beg you, for the history of this nation, you cannot allow John Mahama to do what he's doing and be passive participants of what is going on. Posterity will not be kind to you guys.
Exactly so.
Now, Anna, a sedun ketia yadi bi. I catch them say they want to all voices of conscience, so mute, just so they can enjoy absolute power.
Expose them.
So communist inferior tactics. We need to take away the Chief Justice. We need to quickly remove the EC and put our people there. And I've said this. The record shows that some of us spoke against it. So it's not that today we are having a different stance.
Never.
Just that more short memory. I don't care.
Short, very short.
We are also saying to John Dramani Mahama. Now, I say don't get here because don't forget to say in 2009, Justice Theodora Wood, Edino. Omo Yusu, Omo chairman, Kwabeneji, the late Kwabeneji. And Obeka said there are so many ways to kill a cat. Okay, it's a statement. I'm a Professor Mills, says every video know what. Obi Kobusa Professor Mills said, are you seeking to remove the Chief Justice? Professor Mills answered, said, look at my face, look at my palm. Do I look like a cat hunter? Uncle, but mentioning Professor Mills, when him say Enrani exactly 70 years, a year a park was him is at a week. And so when this if Enra will be unkind.
Why busy research?
We are just by Enra 7 years exactly a park was him is at a week. And so when this for not even a Kokobana Kai
from top to down.
Former Vice President too. Not even John Mahama Nankasa Kwana Kai.
Resetting any
reset you honey Eniabre.
Timbaka.
Anu ya dey. Don market for neka.
Market for so I say Timbaka. Udi ne nima boy.
Udi ne nima boy.
Udi ne chinsu aboy.
Udi ne chi aboy.
Udi ne chenche muso so aboy.
Ah, na say Timbaka ni udi ne nimu a. Edru be poso betimi atena walusu break. Ana udi ne chinsu a wo fro be po timi tena walusu break. Udi ne nchancha nso a chen nsu timi tena nua na awiye muso.
Na nam bebi enam.
Drum for neka.
Omo anomoka.
So I so butem team.
Why so butem team?
Onko
no bia baby.
Yenwane oseme ye koten so obowa.
Yenwane oseme nan.
Ye koten so na obowa.
Ye koten no ose obowa. Ya gozu ya yuso ni niam baba. Jera.
Oyene.
Ese dun ketia ba be kan sembi. Dani yentie ese dun ketia. Yentie no. So wo sa video no. Yentie.
Overwhelming evidence that this commission is not fit for purpose. And if any serious country we want to maintain this type of electoral commission, then I don't know what the country is about.
So there will be a change at the EC leadership?
There has to be a change.
Okay, so pause. Danny, pause. Your frame be setting of agenda, framing and priming.
Precisely.
So, or prepare man for the mind for what is about to happen.
Exactly. So,
how's that you? So, General Sedenkatia is not no mean a person than chairman of the NDC.
Precisely.
So, before General Sedenkatia will come and speak like this, now Oma prepare new me go hold that. Name on person mu etisi the public.
Exactly.
Emma public in the mood of the public in the editing. And the medicaka say they still have the goodwill of the people. Precisely. So the people are not getting awakened to what is going on.
Exactly.
It's when or to gauge the mood of the public. Will the public react negatively? It will must suma generation don't get yase. Kokasi yenyi easy chairs no. Near the public can never resist here. If the public will not resist, then they will move ahead and execute it. It's the Chief Justice, no. The public is not resisting because the public is still on some opium of some. Na yebeku krofui. Yebeku jadisi. Said the public in it call it. Let the blood flow. Let the blood flow. Because the public, after every election, they are on a certain opium. They don't reason well. They don't think well. And now I'm not say public need to not even understand what is going on. And you have demonized it. Now we say don't get demonize a easy chair. There is overwhelming evidence. We know say Oma prepare a petition did that.
Precisely.
Omangasa prepare already made petition. Oma te wachro. It be anom so any obi and dia base. Yenyi omodi near the command a president. The president now act on it. Meanwhile, your grand scheme and grand agenda, which there is a leaked document, extra 2024 and beyond. The things that they are going to do, we are going to serialize that document. I was your work on plan home. The baby easy chairs, but when the Ekuonaba did it, it was wrong.
Precisely.
And your mama, this should be a warning to you. Say Ekuonaba at that time, no. When you know say mrebi beba, to me best I'm will be so try so be easy chair. It is a wabana so be reset dia. Na so also won sua hwem fra Ekuonaba die nimu dia. Emfie dodo say na mubedi. Abro so a ye dia chemo dia mfa ne say dia chemo 15-20 years. Dia mfa ne say dia chemo. So if you say you want to reconcile the nation, your leadership must be one that unites the nation rather than dividing the nation.
Precisely.
You say you want to reconcile. So it wasn't because Ekuonaba here and na your time. It's na na opesa oba. Nemo me Ekuonaba na na here. So you are coming in to do virtually the same thing or even worse. So it wasn't because your mama in principle has anything against a electoral commission. Nemo Ekuonaba here na no. Maybe opportunity na msuma ba be. But is that how to lead the nation? You do me, I do you. It will almost prepare because almost prepare 10 bit. But I know the young can't change your mama. The SU Otogono. Foreign Yasimbe. The SU Otogono. The Ghanaian of 1966. The Ghanaian of 1972. The Ghanaian of 1979. The Ghanaian of 81 is no different from the Ghanaian you see today.
Precisely.
Right, your mama? Open ye Chief Justice. Ye easy chair. Neko for interpretation. Netina so. It won't work.
It won't happen.
And then you move into Ghana.
Honey.
Because we are not cowards.
Never.
That is how come I am continuing to show you near to Tuba. To Chroma here. We are not cowards.
Mahama.
Because a man must die for something.
Exactly.
So President Mama, the leaked document, which is idea who you na washeda. Ube easy chair. Mama said don't get you more gauging the mood of the public, more testing the mood of the public. So if the public do not react or the public is in support, then you go ahead and execute it. Framing and priming, agenda setting. Some of us, we are not the usual mind, so we understand what you are doing. But the baby, public, that is when the public will turn against you. Said I'm turning against J.J. Rollins.
You back question.
You back question, sir.
Simple.
And obey your penny. You know, when you're sabi in Crofotcha, Hushia, and one feed you ego. So you might think you are doing the right thing. Pastor Mama, if there is anybody to listen to in this country, I am giving you the right feedback from the ground.
Exactly.
You are oppressing the people.
Precisely.
And in Gofana one China, they may make you feel like you are doing the right thing. Sana kufaro die. Okwana ko ka kire na na omo matwa no wasi omo pre o. And say yeah ni guasie ba yi. And say ya na also die na ye. And so ba ye na so wakwa akotena se wahunu niam bi na wo ba de bibi foforo aba. Bibi e be United Nations no na ade ye nyina move forward. He wants to instill fear in the people. But that is not the kind of leadership we expect from a president. This is the leadership you are bringing to the people. We need leadership now. For how long can you continue to oppress the people? For how long? Your Excellency, don't let the people around you deceive you. And no yebi. Also yombi. Power is very transient. Precisely. Power has a way of deceiving people. Exactly. That is why Lord Acton said, power corrupts and absolute power corrupts absolutely. And from where you are going, it will get to a point you will have no opposition. Because the Chief Justice, you know, the judiciary now we use a electoral commission. You may at sometimes feel like a demigod. Exactly. But mind you, history has a way of repeating itself. Precisely. Every time somebody has become a demigod on the people, whether from Julius Caesar, Julius Caesar no angasa nemkrofo, nemkrofo no mote, and Ekuonaba. Whether Alexander the Great, Opa conquer free a Macedonia, Ekoka a Persia. When you get power and it becomes an absolute power in your hands, you feel like a demigod. Precisely. But that is the point that you are getting to John Dramani Mama. The people around you. I know say CJ Yadi now mpese obeye. I know say IGP Yadi now mpese obeye. IGP Yadi no. I know they beseech you one day who to coin. And I'm going to form around you ba ufi say one yi aye IGP dampare dia. Omompene. You were against it. Expose him. But don't let them feed your ego. Don't let them put you on a tall white horse. Exactly. So, because it is your legacy that will be remembered, not theirs. Not theirs. And now, yeah, kai judges are you Ekuonaba. And yet, J.J. Rollins the koso tuom de bobo omu. I made the come on a year. I met a queen a year. And so never know say J.J. Rollins. That is ultimate responsibility. Exactly. So microphone dada. Now, Mr. President, what about show them where power lies? Yoko Bossy. Your friend say, Acha, Raymond Acha. He's my very good friend. Exactly. I've decided I won't call him. Never. Raymond, you, when they did it to you, you did not like it. Precisely. Or when you hear what trade fair, you did not like it. So you are the person that, on principle, you should have been against it. And now the young Crawford, you are abusing power. For how long will the power remain in your hands? Ask him. You are my brother. Exactly. So, brother, think about it. Go and sit down. Think. So, do you want to chart a new path for the nation, or we should continue the slope, the slippery slope of personal vendetta? Maybe ahead. Na nyamiya domna tumi abeka MPP nsa. Na MPP for bizo yanko ebi. I know there some of us will not be here to support that foolishness. Push it. We won't do that.
Exactly. So,
Your Excellency, please, you cannot do this. I said, don't get you testing the waters and now, General, I'm sorry. Now, you're more a year last topic near day. And Grofona send a video or more share or more. Or more send the be. Be our more share for the records. Or more cheer for the records. Or more for feeling. Nezo by the over for their Madani. By Brennan T. It you quite and watching us and not what for the Nina Madani. Why, Mandani?
The Mandani.
For Greater Accra Regional Chairman of the NDC to so. A year, a Ashimo. Ura Ashimo Fantuso. Ashibebe. So, Ura Ashimo ni. Or your former, I think, Adenta MP, right? Or standing Adenta, no, your Adenta MP, I'm not too sure. But we Greater Accra Regional Chairman of the NDC. Anadani. Yes, one is Singaporean be. Your friend to young Kang, so to young kind. I mean to me more dinner to me more. Or no Singaporean, I can one more year. You queer say 1 year, ultimate. Now Singaporean no. According to sources. Yes, you already as a Singaporean and the car be $3 million. Anyone Sambama, Waman Crofua Coach Singaporean no, Abono deny ye, Wamu kidnapping no genie phone to be no my general. So while Singaporean didn't court, so there is a leaked WhatsApp chat. Then for leaked WhatsApp chat and read one of the things that interests me. So this is a leaked WhatsApp chat between Urashimo. What number now? What top no? Urashimo number. And our more chat near. But it's not even about say obia abuse obia now abuse. I know the constitution and article 33. I make provisions for anybody, regardless of whether you're a citizen or when you're a citizen, to seek redress. So if the Singaporean believes that the fundamental human rights have been infringed upon, I believe so clearly, say obetimi go under article 33 and seek for redress through the courts. So I'm not worried about that. But what worried me, a Singaporean say, Otia $1.5 million the ma Ashimo say on fan koye your friend say on support NDC campaign. I'm saying so NDC campaign or more Jessica free foreigners but the people do not even know that it is against our laws.
Precisely.
So
educate them.
The laws have in prohibition. The laws clearly prohibit say obi a wanya Ghana ni ebe yi ni sika e dey support campaign.
Push it.
Now if there is evidence say Singaporean ne ma Ashimo sika so onfama NDC and NDC ya yanko read article section 22 23 24 25 of the Political Parties Act that is fatu on yen radio I think my name is made to page in this one. If I didn't, then I fought in free me. Danny, for a year section 25, 26. Okay, so 24, 25, 26. We'll read from 23. Okay. Good. Danny, zoom in. I think people have been complaining that now they can't see the text. Zoom in. You've been reading it from a year 23-1, near about 24, near about 25. Let's look at what a year the Political Parties Act of 2000, Act 574.
Told them.
Already a year section 23 was a contribution by citizens. To the word no. Only a citizen of Ghana, only.
Emphasize
on the only. So the operative word there is only. Only a citizen may contribute in cash. You know, or say only a citizen may contribute in cash or in kind to the funds of a political party. It won't Ghanaian. You have no business over sponsor, and it is against the law.
Exactly.
So for a Singaporean to say that or the 1.5 million ma Ashimo, say on fund sponsor NDC campaign. Are you serious? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Now already two now. Or say a firm, partnership, enterprise owned by a citizen or a company registered under the laws of the Republic at least 75% of whose capital is owned by a citizen is for the purpose of this act a citizen. So the entire okay say ukodru mranimwa ye wo persons, that is human beings, and ye wo you can say or Friday simple non-persons entity which can come before the law. So your company or for me company in the eyes of the law company no so ye nipa. It is obi or company. Na say ye sue no a ye sue nipa na company there ye sue company no. The only time that you pierce the veil of incorporation now is when there is an establishment that there is fraud, perceived fraud, then you move away from the veil of incorporation and go to the company na nkasa. Nemu say yes adia. So mrane say a firm, partnership, enterprise owned by a citizen or a company registered under the laws of the republic, at least 75% of whose capital is owned by a citizen is for the purpose of this act a citizen. It is just obi etimi call could be a company or no bet me a sponsor. Now then if I make code 24 section 24 near here, no contribution by non-citizens.
Yes.
So emrane ma se citizens enkwano and go bet me a janesa. But emrane person will emphasize say non-citizens there yempe omusika. Afe yen read 24 Danny read it. Code 24 no.
Educate.
Or say a non-citizen shall not, and anytime the word shall is used, it is mandatory.
Precisely.
There is no ambiguity.
Exactly.
It won't mean modify no. So it's not may, it's not will. Or say a non-citizen shall not directly or indirectly make a contribution or a donation or loan, whether in cash or in kind, to the funds held by or for the benefit of political party, and the political party or person acting for or on behalf of the political party shall not demand or accept contribution, donation or loan from a non-citizen. It is Ashimo. Eko koje Singaporean be 1.5 million. It is sponsor NDC campaign. It is in total breach of this law.
Precisely.
But as usual, as a nation, we don't care.
Never.
As a nation, nobody cares.
Never.
As usual, let's treat it business as usual. Now, young contraventions of 23 and 24. Where a person contravenes, you can contravene. That means a one yet the Mrane cano. Now we have before which is in contravention and then the boy bra. Was where a person contravenes a provision of section 23 and 24, in addition to any other penalty imposed under this act, the amount, whether in cash or in kind, paid in contravention of this section shall be forfeited to the republic. It's 1.5 million who try and Mrane say as more the public Yedema Ghana. And the amount shall be recovered from the political party as a debt owned to the public. It yebusa attorney general. Or no ye prefer or be prosecutor or government. Yebusa attorney general say Mrane ne da hono. Sa 1.5 million bako jabriana. Already say the political party or person in whose custody the amount is for the time being held shall pay it to the public. Or say a non-citizen found guilty of contravention of a provision of section 24 shall be deemed to be a prohibited immigrant and be liable for deportation under the Immigration Act 2000, that is Act 573. It non-citizen be arbitria a yama see enuanom Nigeria for ya no mtwetwe scam political parties. We yes ani a chewa esi deport wo nyama na make mra na eka Political Parties Act under Act 573, which is Immigration Act. Yen deport wo nyama na make aso ye fa nya adwuma your mama reset na reset you. Sections 23 and 24 do not preclude. When the law says preclude, enyim frim. Also sections 23 and 24 do not preclude the government of any other country. So it's not even non-citizens keke. Say aban bi ewo country bi so, whether Kenya, whether South Africa, na all termsika or a non-governmental organization. See as a non-governmental organization biaba. From providing assistance in cash or in kind to a year commission for use by a year commission for the collective benefit of a year registered political parties. So in short, Akosia, when you Ghana ni, o company in your Ghana dear, want to mean support ye. You know why? Because drug cartels will take over our nation, and that is what we are seeing. So the law wants to prohibit people who want to support political party campaigns for the purposes of somebody you see here to do things untoward. It's in the business ben a woman. I know to a sponsor $1.5 million. And then our brother ye Greater Accra Regional Chairman. Fire. It's their interest non-citizen in the war. That is why they say the law wants to prohibit that.
Exactly so.
But the research then can we?
Ghana. Ghana.
Research then can we?
Debbie and come.
Baba.
Man for this year, dear. Omusia law no. Omani aje ho. Ye chiro mu. Education no.
Almost push it.
See how the ombesua o. You started here from 8 something na ba ye be Swiss abre. Kwasia abo asem bia ni mu. Unsua de enso. Ko. And this is for the omusia. Law school no be we na no ye ni ade. Afi mu nyina MPP for mu kokko law school. Se ma mema basis no a. Oja. Ade a. Ene o mu ye ni ade no. O mu se ye resource aba. Na mko hwe ye. As usual. Fantastic. Fantastic.
Fantastic lawyer.
As usual. Fantastic. And then the results buy for a year, second semester, second year. Kill it, yeah. Oh, blue. I don't mind them. There's a moon is a moon can was your 70.
And I talk pound for pound.
May what have you? The law is the law.
Precisely.
Kufisa mini ni papode. Madam for like you watch my dear. On open a man be. Oh, you the papode. Oh no. Kufisa me. Sabe me toto.
Oh fire.
Sabe na kaya. Me kan se boy je no ameka. Akwa we ma metra ase 13 years was suya de. I'm telling you. I'm reaching back kufisa me. So first semester, that second year first semester. Auja, na me ye dress who I'm saying criminal law me breaking no. Akwa we. Go visa me nimsa wo hwehwu no. Menka me jaka. I am Gushan level 300 no mafia me. You know, Auja. Father. Ya betire man for no so ade. So you move on. Microphone no show no. You know, the people will be fine.
Precisely so.
Father. And so. We are there to more than a dinner on Baby Titi Biagre. Be kind of shit. We ye cray. Both ye nickel truth. Nana ya one in the no more trap no more tour. For the records, I could be so creative for the records be. And the only reason we've not Friday is copyrighted. We've not copyrighted because our motive and our drive is not money. It name was your friend say deck Mahama kola deck. Or they may watch Akoto na Okatakyie Afrifa mensa dear 1000. This is not part of my brand.
Precisely so.
Let the people continue to believe that I am so poor. I don't have anything. I mean, this is crazy. There are some people who are so poor in this world. All they have is money.
Exactly.
I don't believe in that. I was Sikanibian was as so. Afrifa. I will meet him one-on-one. I will bet me intimidate me because Osika. Because with or without money. Nansan kwan here to me for Major Cheli Watershe. Now make them go bank cram set your water. Because I don't care.
Never.
Push me, my self-confidence is beyond money.
Exactly so.
To me, watch in the mepe. Me watching this perfume. We perfume would draw a baby and yan here.
The bitter.
No pet. Watching the perfume, me pepper. But they don't begin to project these things as my brand. No, I don't do that. Timachia, Danny, Munji stars in the front, for stars be there. But so many Sokuranua, Omutriaka, Facebook, Omutriaka, Omutia, Minim, Anna Sadi, Facebook, with the mamma, Minya was a best boys here, you Hakatia. So cut away with that.
Exactly.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for spending time with us. You know, messages in about her.
I be bree.
Cabas already be.
And
they read the Birmingham and say, I was also reading me and say,
Kenneth Haruna or say, aha, Nyansa.
Kenneth Haruna Neka.
Yemia. And Juliana Bubi or say, congratulations to you.